Sit down. You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
There? I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? This is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. Take her down to the jail now.
This is kidnapping.
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
You are violating your oath.
This is one of those courtroom moments that makes you want to grab popcorn and just watch it unfold. Right from the start, this lady walks into court acting like she's in charge. The judge tells her, sit down in that blue chair. And what does she say? Do I have to sit down there? Oh, here we go. Another sovereign citizen. The judge keeps his cool at first, but you can tell this man's patience is wearing thin. You want me to hold you in contempt?
Take a seat.
I have a question.
In this blue chair.
Do I have the
sit down.
Do I have the same rights?
You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
There?
One more time. Sit down. You are charged with one count of no operator's license, a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 plus court costs. You also are charged with one count of expired plates, also a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 in court costs.
I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
I will enter no plea on your behalf to these charges. I've given you 3 plea options to plead.
No, I do not recognize anyone in this court.
Okay, well,
I don't recognize you or the bailiff or anybody else in this court. Then I'm just going to surrender the person to the court because I'm not coming back.
I don't know what that means.
You do know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I am not the ens legis, non de guerre.
I've been practicing law for 36 years, and what you've just said to me has no meaning to me whatsoever. So let me say it one last time, because we have other cases to handle today. If you don't leave the courtroom and go to the clerk's window and get a trial date, which is what I'm scheduling in this case, I will hold you in contempt of court and I'll have you arrested. You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? Court is now on the record in City of Conneaut versus Amber McHenry, 24 TRD 819. Ms. McHenry entered no plea to charges of no operator's license and expired plates, each of which is a minor misdemeanor, on December 17th, 2024. I scheduled it for a bench trial for January 8th of 2025. Ms. McHenry was given notice of that bench trial. I have a signed receipt in the file showing she got notice of that bench trial. Present on January 8th, 2025 was the law director along with a police officer. Ms. McHenry failed to appear. As a result of her failure to appear, I issued a warrant for her arrest. That was January 8th. It's now over a month later, February 11th, and Ms. McHenry is now turning herself in on the warrant. She's in the courtroom, and she is without an attorney. Ms. McHenry, why were you not here on January 8th of 2025?
I have a question about the case.
Ms. McHenry, sit down. This is not your courtroom. Sit in that chair.
I have a question about the case. That's not the case number that I had.
Yes, it is, Ms. McHenry. You've got other cases pending that are set for jury trial.
The original case number that I had was like TDR, like 0800 something. And
24 TRD 819.
819. Okay. I was just double checking on the case number. Can you repeat your question then? No.
Why were you not here on January 8th?
I put in an appearance, and it was rejected and struck from the record, and I was sent a letter saying that I am not who I said I was. So I have a question about that because I don't understand.
This is not a discussion here. This is not a conversation. I ask a question, you respond to my question.
He says, and she just keeps talking like she's reading straight off a Facebook post written by someone who's never seen the inside of a courtroom. She starts rambling about being an authorized agent to the decedent estate and how she's coming in as the settler to settle this case.
Now, this is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. At least you claim to be.
I've never claimed that.
Well, your documentation that you file, including the one you filed today that did not have a correct caption or case number on it, is indicative of that. So let me ask you, Ms. McHenry, again, why were you not physically, personally present in the courtroom on January 8th, 2025 for your trial?
I need the oath and bonds to be put for each person acting as a public official in this case who is acting as a public servant to be put on the record. And I also require the indemnity bond, and I'm going to require the other bonds. I need the accounting. Please, for the record, let it be known that you exited.
I
while
did.
asking.
I exited the courtroom and asked a police officer, probation
Who has
officer.
the indemnity bond?
Uh,
Where is the bill of particulars?
The
Because
bond
I
is
did not
being,
receive it.
the warrant is being executed. You're being taken into custody. Take her down to the jail now.
I was not given the warrant.
Take her down
either.
to the jail now.
Why am I being arrested?
Take her down
For
to the
what?
jail.
What crime have I committed? Get off me. This is kidnapping. This is a false arrest.
Stop fighting.
No, this is a false arrest.
Okay, relax.
This is kidnapping. They're violating my rights, my constitutional rights. I put in...
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
The Constitution applies to every living man and woman.
Yeah.
You are violating your oath, Mr. Iarochi.
At this point, even the bailiff's probably thinking, oh no, not another one. The judge finally snaps. He gives her one last chance. Either go to the clerk's window and get a trial date, or go to jail. And guess what she chooses? Yep, the hard way. She still refuses, mumbling about jurisdiction and constitutional rights.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. I'm not playing your game.
So I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws. Are you practicing off from the bench? Are you
You've
pleading
seen
for
other
me?
people do it.
So the judge says calmly, take her down to jail. And that's when she loses it. She starts screaming, this is kidnapping. You're violating your oath.
Was trying to tell me this earlier. Mr. Lamech Thomas had an
Yes.
announcement to the court, I believe.
Yes, I would like that announcement. I was going to ask. Go ahead.
All right, so I won't be needing an attorney. I'll be representing myself as my trust. I'll be representing my trust. I wouldn't need an attorney for.
Okay, what you mean by your trust?
I'm sorry.
What you mean by your trust?
My name is trademark copyright. Representing my trust when they have.
What does all that mean legally? Do you even understand what you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am. No jurisdiction. I'm not under
No, ma'am. No, sir, Mr.
jurisdiction.
Thomas, no. No. We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. All this, I done trademark my name and
Yep.
it's
Trademark copyright.
I'm not the true man, and it's the paper man, and all that foolishness, Mister. There's none of that works. Y'all go on the internet and figure out some stuff that don't make a bit of sense, and then it hampers you because you think you know better than an attorney who's gone to school for 3 years and 4 years before that to go to college, and they figured out, and then they worked. Mr. Lynch has been an attorney. I've known him for 10 years now, at least, right, Mr. Lynch? So,
Not quite,
but you
but
think
getting close.
you think you done gone online and found some stuff, and you the trust of the straw man of the sir. You don't even understand the American legal system and how it works, but you gonna make up your own stuff because somebody done told you that this works. Same person who told you it works, it don't work. Then what kills me is y'all do stuff like, oh, and under the UCC and the maritime, y'all start quoting stuff that doesn't mean anything. I had one guy in Atlanta tell me something was under maritime law. I was like, sir, we are not even near the ocean. Maritime law is for the ocean. It's the esoteric foolishness that y'all get because y'all have done your research. No professional. What you over here talking about you the trust. Okay, imagine if you walked into a hospital and they told you you needed surgery and you said, oh no, I'm the trust. I'm not the man. I'm gonna do my own surgery because I looked it up online.
I'm not the trust. I'm representing the trust.
No, Mister, you don't even know what that means. What I'm saying to you is professionals work for years to learn this, to be able to represent people. You wouldn't walk into a hospital if you had a stab wound or a gunshot wound and say, oh, no, the trust is going to take care of me. I'm going to do it myself because I did some research. I am so sick of y'all thinking that attorneys don't do anything. My mama's an attorney, and one of her clients said to her, well, all you really do is, they're trying not to pay her. All you really do is talk. I can talk. Yeah, but do you know the right words in the right sequence and the right things to look up to make the talk you do make sense? No, you do not. So if you think you can replace a lawyer, go replace a doctor. Next time you get sick, go break an arm and go set it yourself. Go let the true man set it. Go do that.
Both. And the judge just hits her with the most savage comeback ever. I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you. Absolutely brutal. You can't make this stuff up. This is easily one of the best sovereign citizen takedowns I've ever seen. The judge stays calm, professional, and completely unfazed while she's being escorted out yelling about living men and women. And honestly, I love it. These judges deal with this nonsense every single week, and this guy, he's got that perfect mix of patience and authority. It's refreshing to see a judge finally say, enough is enough. And the irony? She screamed.
So if you don't want Mr. Taylor to represent you, that's fine. You are free to represent yourself. I will give you the Ferrata warning as soon as possible. But what I'm telling you is there are problems that come with that because you may be hampered by the fact of what you don't know. I'm not playing your game. So let me know. I want you to be clear that this is how this is going to go. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So are you entering a not guilty plea and you intend to go to trial?
What are the charges? I wasn't read the charges when I came in here. I was skipped for some.
Yeah, actually you were, because you have traffic charges and then you have an obstruction charge. Case 2024CR02581, obstruction of an officer. That's the one where you've decided you do not want the assistance of an attorney. The next case is 2021CR04186, traffic violation, which is generally a red light violation. License driving on a suspended or revoked license, count 2. No license, count 3. One of those will merge, so you won't face both of those because of the merger doctrine. So either you would if you were convicted, you would face either the driving on suspended or revoked license or the no license, not both. But those are the charges that are currently pending for you.
All right, I did hear eligible for NOLO. I did hear that come about. So I'll see fit NOLO on the.
Okay, but Mr. Mr. Thomas, listen to me. If you're entering a plea of guilty or nolo, we do a plea right now. If you're entering a plea of not guilty, that means you wish to have a trial at a later date. You can have a jury trial or a bench trial. If you want to do nolo on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that case now, and you can save the next case for a trial. But if you're entering a plea of nolo and you want to do that on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that now.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to enter nolo traffic offenses and not guilty for the obstruction of officer. And by any chance, did that police report show up yet?
We're still pending on the police report, Your Honor.
Okay, so now that you're representing yourself, then you'll have to ask for the discovery and get that information through the Solicitor General's office. If you just write a note saying that you wish to have discovery on this case, then you drop that off at the office or mail it to them, and she'll give you all of the discovery so that you can be ready for trial. Okay?
So I go to the courthouse?
Yeah, you can do that. On the third floor, the Solicitor General's office, and you want to give them a handwritten note. You don't have to type it up or nothing. You can handwrite it that says, I wish to have the discovery. All right, Mr. Thomas, did you wish to do the traffic court now? The traffic offenses now?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
All right, so raise your right hand for me.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
Okay, the law has changed, which under COVID, which allowed us to do hearings by video. So as long as you are on video with me in the virtual courtroom, you're under the jurisdiction and we can do the plea. Did you wish to continue?
No, ma'am, because I'm not under the jurisdiction. I'm in the video because I don't really know how to work this virtual courtroom setup yet. But if I need to exit video to further more speech that I'm not in a jurisdiction, I can exit the video, not the chat itself.
Are you entering a plea of not guilty for this offense also?
For which one?
For the traffic offenses.
No, man, that'll be a nolo for.
No, we're not doing a nolo. If you're not willing to do the nolo by video, then we're not doing the plea right now. You've seen this. You've seen the people come from the jail calendar, and there was even one person in the courtroom. You've been here the whole time, so you've seen how this works. Like I said, I'm not playing your game. Either we do the plea the way everybody else has done it, or
This isn't a game. Like I don't even do court. Like I just happen to get stopped a few times in trucks that aren't mine, so I somehow get entangled with the police and the court system. But this isn't my field. But like I was saying, like it's definitely possible to do a nolo. I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to. Like I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws.
Okay, that is the last case. Mr. Morris will be reset to next week.
Yes, Mr.
And Your
Costa.
Honor, for clarity purposes, is Mr. Thomas's, is his traffic case being a not guilty as well? That way we know how to proceed on that one.
I'm gonna enter a not guilty on his behalf because I'm not doing the foolishness today.
Man, I asked that. I'm not pled. Like you don't plead on my behalf. I don't call
Mr. Thomas, that's fine. You can ask me anything you want to ask, but I'm done. I'm not doing this. You say you want to enter a nolo plea. I tell you how to do it. You've seen other
from the bench?
You've seen other people do it, and you don't want to play the game. You don't want to follow the laws and the procedures as we have them. So I'm gonna do what I need to do, which is to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. We'll put you on a trial calendar. Thank you, sir. You are done for today.
About her rights being violated. While the judge is literally following the law she refuses to recognize. You can't make it up. Pure courtroom gold, now. That was only the first half of this wild day in court. Because right after this meltdown, the next sovereign citizen steps up. And this one? He actually tries to outsmart the judge with his trust and copyrighted name nonsense. And the judge, she absolutely schools him. So right after that last fiasco, another so-called sovereign citizen strolls in. And this one might actually top the charts for delusion. This guy walks in talking about representing my trust, and my name is trademarked and copyrighted. Like, bro, what are you even saying? The judge, calm as ever, just leans in and asks, "What does that even mean legally?" And you can tell he's already lost before he even opens his mouth again. He starts rambling about no jurisdiction, common law, and something about UCC codes. And this judge, oh, she's not having any of it. She hits him with one of the most grounded reality checks I've ever heard in a courtroom. She says, "We've got a president with 37 felonies, and he's still under someone's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a regular guy, think you're above it all." Oof. That line right there? That's a verbal knockout. Then she keeps going. She tells him, "You think you can outsmart attorneys who went to law school, passed the bar, and spent years studying this system? Because you watched a YouTube video about maritime law?" And it gets better. She says, "I had a guy tell me once that his case was under maritime law. Sir, we're not even near the ocean." That line alone had the entire courtroom trying not to laugh. She basically lays it out for him. You wouldn't walk into a hospital and tell the doctor, "Don't worry, I Googled surgery, I'll do it myself." So why do you think you can walk into a courtroom and play lawyer because of something you saw online? And you can just see the dude's face drop. For a split second, it almost looks like he realizes how ridiculous he sounds. But nope. Give it 5 seconds and he's right back at it. He cuts her off and says, "I'm not in your jurisdiction." And you can practically feel the judge's soul leave her body for a moment. She's like, "Sir, we're on video court. That means you're here, you're under jurisdiction, and we're doing this." But he just keeps going. "I don't play your game. I represent my trust." It's like listening to someone try to win Monopoly by quoting the Bible. Completely pointless. The judge finally gives up trying to reason with him. She says, "All right, we're entering a not guilty plea on your behalf. You'll be on the trial calendar. We're done here." And this guy still tries to argue, "You can't plea for me," while she's literally ending the session. And that's the thing with sovereign citizens. No matter how much logic you throw at them, they always think they've got the magic words that'll make the court disappear. It's like watching someone argue with gravity. To be honest, though, this judge deserves a medal. She was calm, sharp, and completely unshaken. I'd put her right up there with Judge Oakley and Judge Simpson. That perfect blend of patience, humor, and pure authority. And this dude? He's the poster child for confidently wrong. I mean, he hears a masterclass in courtroom realities and still ends with, "No jurisdiction." I'll definitely keep an eye on this guy's next hearing because something tells me we haven't seen the last of him. Let me know in the comments how dumb you think this guy is on a scale from confused to needs adult supervision. And if you enjoyed this courtroom chaos, make sure you hit that like button because we've got plenty more jaw-dropping hearings coming soon. Stay tuned because the next one, oh, it's even worse.